Pinocchio. Retold by Sue Arango. Illustrated by Damien Ward. Voice over Marwa Shazli. Part 2. A kind lady came to help Pinocchio and took him to her home. "Hello, Pinocchio. I'm a friend, and I saw it all," she said. "Those robbers were trying to steal your money." "Money?" said Pinocchio. "What money?" And his nose grew longer again. "They wanted your money," said the kind friend. "Where is it now?" "Under the tree," lied Pinocchio. Really, it was in his hand. So many lies. Again his nose got longer. "Your nose is growing," smiled the friend. "You're lying." "I'm not," said Pinocchio, and his nose grew longer again. Suddenly Pinocchio's nose was as long as the bed. "Listen," said the kind friend. "Stop telling lies." So then he showed her his coin, and at once his nose was perfectly all right again. "Now don't tell any more lies," said the friend kindly. "Be good and go and find your father." So Pinocchio thanked her and hurried back to town. But then, oh no, he met the Fox brothers again. "Ah," said Tommy Fox, "where did you go? And where's the money?" Pinocchio didn't want to tell a lie, so he showed them the coin. "Now," said Danny Fox, "let's plant it in the magic field." "No," said Pinocchio, "I don't want to." "Look," said Tommy Fox, "here's the magic field." Pinocchio saw an ordinary field. "Come on," said Tommy Fox. "Dig a hole," said Tommy Fox. "Plant your coin," said Danny Fox. "Just think, soon you will be rich. But first, you need to water that coin. So go and fetch some water." Pinocchio fetched some water and came back. He waited and waited, but nothing happened. Then he saw the cricket again. The cricket looked at him and said, "Pinocchio, they took your money." Then Pinocchio looked in the hole and saw that it was empty. It was the middle of the night. Pinocchio ran up the road. He wanted to find the kind friend again and speak to her. But Pinocchio couldn't find the kind friend's cottage. He could only find a big stone. And Pinocchio thought that she might be dead. So he started to cry. Suddenly, a large white bird appeared. "Come with me, Pinocchio," it said. "I will carry you to the sea. Your father is looking for you. He's in a little boat." So Pinocchio got on the bird's back and they flew away. They came to the sea and the wind was strong. Pinocchio saw Geppetto in a little boat. "Father!" he cried. "Dad!" His father looked up and saw him, and then suddenly he fell into the water. "Dad!" shouted Pinocchio. "I will help you!" And bravely he jumped into the sea. The waves were big and Pinocchio went up and down all day. But he couldn't find his father. Some hours later, the water carried Pinocchio to an island. Pinocchio lay on the sand. He was tired, lonely, and hungry, but he was alive. After a while, he got up. He saw people working. 2 men were making baskets. "Hello," said Pinocchio. "Can you give me some bread?" "You have to work for your food here," they said. Another man was mending a net. "Do you know how to mend nets?" he said. Said Pinocchio. Then an old woman said, help me carry this bucket of water, and I'll cook something for you." Pinocchio didn't want to carry the bucket, but he was very hungry. The bucket was very heavy, but Pinocchio carried it all the way to the old woman's house. "Thank you," she said, and she cooked something nice for him. Then Pinocchio saw her blue hair. "It's you!" he cried. "The kind friend?" "Yes," she said. "But you're different." "Yes, I am. Older now." "Will I grow older?" asked Pinocchio. "No," she said. "Puppets can grow. Only real boys can grow." Then Pinocchio started to cry. "I want to be a real boy. I don't want to be a wooden puppet." "If you go to school and work hard," she said, "then you will become a real boy." So the next day Pinocchio went to school. "Oh," shouted the school bullies, "a puppet! You can't learn anything, wooden-head," said a boy. But Pinocchio didn't listen to them. He worked hard. He listened to the teacher. He didn't talk in class. And he made friends with a boy called Candlewick. The kind friend was pleased with him. "Tomorrow evening you will be a real boy," she said. But the next day Candlewick said, "Hey, Pinocchio, I'm not going to school today. I'm going to Lazyland." "What is that?" said Pinocchio. "It's a fun place," said Candlewick. "Nobody does any work. There are no teachers. We just play and eat sweets all day." Then a very strange bus arrived. It was pulled by 8 gray donkeys. "Come on," said Candlewick. The bus did look interesting. So Pinocchio said, "Okay." "You will be sorry," said one of the donkeys. "I was a boy like you once." Lazyland was a noisy place. There were children everywhere, playing and shouting and eating sweets. It was fun at first, but soon Pinocchio felt tired and wanted to go home. "Oh, come on," said Candlewick. "Have some more sweets." The next day Pinocchio felt strange. "Ah," he cried, "Candlewick, help, my ears!" "Oh no, your ears are the same. You've got the donkey sickness," said Candlewick. "We're changing into donkeys." It was true. Soon they had tails and fur. Then the bus driver took them to a donkey market and sold them. An angry man bought Pinocchio, but soon he didn't want him anymore. "I'm going to throw this donkey into the sea and get a new one," he said. Pinocchio fell into the deep blue water, and slowly he changed back into a puppet. Then a huge whale opened its mouth, and suddenly Pinocchio found himself. And there, inside the whale, he saw his father. "Dad," he cried, "I tried to help you." "There is nothing to eat but fish," said the old man. "How can we get out of here?" "The way we came in," said Pinocchio. "Let's go." When the whale opened its mouth, they swam out. Then a dolphin carried them back to land. Now Geppetto was too old and tried to work, so Pinocchio took him home. Pinocchio went back to school. "You are a good boy, Pinocchio," Geppetto said. "But I'm not a boy, Dad," said Pinocchio. "I'm just a wooden puppet." Pinocchio worked hard. Every day he went to school and listened to his teacher. And at night he helped Geppetto. Together they cooked their evening meal and talked about Pinocchio's day at school. The kind friend was getting old too, so Pinocchio took food to her and helped her carry buckets of water. Some time later, Pinocchio had a dream. The kind friend spoke to him. "Pinocchio," she said, "you are brave, and now you are also kind. You work hard, and you are good. Because of this, You are changing. Your heart's now a real heart. One day, you will be a real man. Pinocchio, you are not a puppet anymore. You are a real boy. Thanks, it was Pinocchio. Book narration by Marwa Shazli. Pinocchio.